Hey guys, and welcome back to Battlefront Updates and another live stream. Today we got some live news coming at you from IGN, who have really been pumping out the Star Wars Jedi Survivor content. When we had the gameplay reveal, we had the 8 enemies, we had the stances yesterday, and then I don't know what we're going to show today, but hopefully something exciting. Maybe, I don't know, I feel like they've shown a lot of stuff, but I don't know, I'm curious. I'm getting more and more hyped the more gameplay we see, so I'm excited to see more of it today, that's for sure. Good to see so many of you tuning in. Hello there, everyone. Martin, Imperial's Aim, how is it going? Noah, and the Nedio, Maximum, Marty, Joao, Vibin, Dan Ben, how's it going? Feely, good to see you all in the chat, my friends. And Max and Halixion, good to see you all. I'm currently replaying Jedi Fallen Order. Yes, so am I, on the stream actually. It's a good time to do it now, so you got it fresh in your mind when the new game comes out. I don't know how far I got last time. 80% maybe of the actual main story, or 90%. I think it's not that much left, but then we're gonna do all the collectibles and whatnot. Roman, hello there. Wait, they're starting, or what's this? I think this is just like some random trailer they're showing or something. Colin, thank you so much for the 64 months as a royal senator, my friend. I truly, truly appreciate it. Colin, how's it going? Glad to have you in the Senate as always. Why don't we make use of the side cam now that we've got it? I still haven't gotten this shelf up because, as you can see, there's like a little electrical outlet there, so we're gonna drill up my fancy shelf here, like show stuff. We realized that it might be electrical wires in here, so we couldn't drill it. But we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully, I can sort it out somehow. But yeah, I haven't played Hogwarts Legacy yet. I've heard a lot of good stuff about it, but basically, I don't know. I just don't have much motivation to try. I struggle to get past that barrier of actually giving a new game a go. I don't know what it is. I've sit so much at my PC all the time that I'm kind of trying to like not be at my PC on my free time, if that makes sense. So that's kind of why I haven't given it a go really. Eduardo, hello there. How is it going? A nice Marty. Have you played it? And if not, do you think you're going to be invited to play like Fallen Order? I have not played Star Wars Jedi Survivor, and I hope I will be invited. Rico Fico. Well, you guys know the drill. Usually when I don't answer that question, I might have played it. That was always the thing with Battlefront, when NDAs and everything, but I can say I have not played Star Wars Jedi Survivor. But yeah. Rico Pico, Eric, how's it going? And Obigom, how's it going, my friend? I have your big face on my TV. Glad to hear. Zorken, hello there. They should have called it Star Wars Jedi Reviver. Well, I sure hope so. All good, Zorken, all good. I'm doing very well, thank you. Imperial's Aim, thank you for asking. I don't think they're gonna release a demo. Do any games ever release demos anymore? I feel like they don't, so probably not. Traveling, how's it going? Hello there. But yeah, we'll see how much it helps my channel. I honestly don't have my hopes too high, because I feel like, I don't know what it is, but all the Star Wars Jedi Survivor content I put out just gets so little views. It's insane. I've noticed it the same thing for like Asa True or other channels. Star Wars Jedi Survivor has like no interest on YouTube, which kind of sucks. If you compare, like, I know you guys say, oh, you guys have dead channels, but look around other channels. It gets very little views, whereas like Lego Star Wars got crazy views on my channel, really good views on Asa True's channel, really good views on a lot of channels, but not Star Wars Jedi Survivor yet. I don't know why. It's weird. Zorken, my friend, welcome to the Senate after all this time. Get your sheaves in the chat, guys, for Zorken. Happy to have you in the Senate, my friend. Thank you for supporting the stream and the channel and always bringing a good vibe to the chat as well. Zorkin, thank you. IGN, the video description doesn't say Star Wars. Well, you're actually right about that. What the fuck? Well, I did see that the trailer they showed before this did have Star Wars Jedi Survivor. And if you Google IGN FanFest schedule, imagine if that thing they released yesterday is actually... the fuck? It's actually what they were going to show today. So, IGN FanFest Day 1, schedule for... let me show you here. Or I don't need to show you, actually. I'll just tell you. It does say here, 10 a.m. Pacific time, which is 25 minutes from now. John Wick Chapter 4. Well, I'm excited to see that. A new look at that. I'm hyped. So for once, it's not only Star Wars we're here for. John Wick, Street Fighter, blah blah. Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Design director Jeff Magers shows off a brand new look at the game and walks us through some of the new and exciting areas players can expect when the game releases. So it will probably be new stuff because we haven't really seen much. The recent the trailer, the gameplay they released yesterday was in that kind of dueling arena, if that makes sense. So I think we're gonna see something. Otherwise, it will be very strange. I know, right, Philly. I always thought it was so stupid when there was NDAs where we couldn't say we've even tried it. Where it was like, oh, you just happened to see 50 of your favorite YouTubers be at the same location where you know DICE office is at, but they're all acting like nothing's happening. Like, I don't know. It was just weird. But they did open up that a little bit later and be more open with it. Eduardo, honestly, for me, it's not a huge deal, but like, just look on Reddit after that clip came up. Like, everyone seems to be so excited about this dismemberment. For me, it's not really a big deal. It's definitely a positive, considering you can dismember more for consistency reasons, considering you dismember all the other stuff in the game, if that makes sense. But yeah, it's still good. Nolan, hello there. Subby, how's it going? Zorkin, yeah, it looks pretty similar, but they seem to have improved a lot of stuff. If you're looking more into details, but just at first glance, it definitely can look a bit like the same. Thank you, Zorkin. By the way, guys, if you guys want to support the channel, get yourself some Sheev merch. Clean designs. This says unlimited power in Orabesh. Basically think a Nike shirt, but it's Sheev instead. So it's Star Wars, but still subtle. That's the whole idea. And huge thank you to, let me see if I'm going to bring up all the names of the people who've bought it so far. Huge thank you to Adam, John, well, there's two. Yeah, there's two John. Adam, John, and John. Anton, Josiah, Sean, Janice. Thank you to all of you for supporting the channel and getting yourself some Sheev merch. It should be pinned at the top of the chat, but that price is probably not correct. It's probably a bit cheaper because there's some issues the last couple of days with the YouTube merch shelf, so it doesn't display the right prices or the images or anything like that. But if you go to sheev.shop or click the link in the description below, you can check out all the products. Yeah, Martin, I agree. They could have just had another reason to why they would be stranded. Maybe someone damaged their ship, or maybe someone, I don't know. I've like just leaving your ship and losing it is kind of lazy almost, to be honest. So yeah. Yeah, arms and legs, but no bisections or beheadings. Yeah. One step at a time, I guess. So you guys excited for John Wick 4? I rewatched John Wick 1 and 2 pretty recently, and I'm gonna, well, obviously watch John Wick 3 before. What date does this release, by the way? March 24th. It's about a month from now, roughly. So I'm definitely gonna watch John Wick 3 sometime soon just to have it fresh in my mind. Yeah, there's been a lot of filler episodes, Eduardo. I kind of agree. I didn't play much Jedi Outcast traveling. I played it a little bit on stream now a year ago or so, but I didn't play it growing up, unfortunately. Yeah, well, if you guys are curious what's going on here, it's just they're just I don't know, this is a pre-show or whatever it says up here. 19 minutes left, so honestly, the only thing I'm here for is Star Wars Jedi Survivor and John Wick. And, well, Ant-Man and the Wasp... Well, I've already seen it, so... And I'm not caught up to The Last of Us, so I don't want to see that either. So, yeah, I'm probably just gonna... Yeah, I'm scrolling through the list there. Probably just gonna be Star Wars Jedi Survivor, John Wick, and then I turn off the stream. Like, I can still chat with you guys, but that's gonna be it for watching. Yeah, I can. Zorkin, I genuinely I agree with that. But the first time I think I saw John Wick 2 as the first one. I was like, it's just mindless action. There's like no actual story or there's nothing. But then I realized I don't know what it is with it, but the choreography and still the story when you go from the first movie shows his actual motivation way more. And I don't know, I normally don't like those kind of movies that are just action without no substance or story, but I really fell in love with the John Wick movies. Might be a big part thanks to Keanu Reeves too, of course, but I am very stoked for the fourth one. Yeah, Eduardo, I haven't seen the last 2, 3 maybe Fast and Furious movies, and I don't know if I want to either. It feels like it just, I don't know what those are. Yeah. What did you think of Ant-Man? Spoiler free, by the way, don't worry, guys. But, meh. I don't know. I keep getting, I didn't have too high expectations for Doctor Strange or Thor. And then they were kind of mediocre. And then Black Panther, and I was like, yeah, maybe this is going to be the good Marvel movie of 2023. And then Black Panther was kind of like, meh. And then I was like, come on, this Ant-Man looks like it could really be like the big movie of this phase. And then I watched it and I was like, I don't know. I'm getting tired of the Marvel movies, to be honest. And I'm not that usually the kind of person who complains a lot, but I felt like I watched it and then I was like, yeah, I'm probably not gonna. I haven't seen any of the Marvel movies that came out last year again, and I probably won't for a while either. So I don't know. It kind of, yeah, disappoints me a little bit. It wasn't necessarily a bad movie, but it just it was kind of meh. Well, I gotta watch that, Eduardo. Sounds like Star Wars crossed with Fast and Furious, right? How's it going, JF Breaks? Yeah, I don't really get the plot of Guardians of the Galaxy 3 either. That sounds good traveling. It's been a while since I rewatched any of the Star Wars movies, because since I make all these clips on my clip channel, I watch so many small parts of the movies that it's basically like I'm rewatching the movies all the time. So yeah. Glad to have you around, JF Breaks. Thank you for watching for this long. I appreciate it. I actually forgot to put the G Fuel in here. Let's do that. I'm getting thirsty. And it's a bit, yeah, it's 7 p.m. and I gotta go to bed early today, so no energy G Fuel. Today we're having some Divine Peach Hydration. If you guys are interested, as always, 20% off everything with code SHEEV, 30% off starter kits and more at gfuel.com. Link is in the description below. Highly recommend these hydration formulas if you're like sporting, or if you just want to drink something in the evening and maybe you've had too little water during the day, so you need to, well, rehydrate basically. And if you're like me, you drink way too little water. Because I don't know, it's not, water isn't bad, but it's not good either. It's like that, it just exists. So I kind of tend to drink too little water, and that's great to drink something like this, which has no sugar and no like negatives at all. Again, I don't drink the caffeinated one late in the evening, because then you won't be able to sleep. But during the evening, this is perfect. Cheers. Ice cold as well, if you get the metal shaker. Will literally keep your ice cubes alive for, honestly, probably over 12 hours, if I'm gonna be honest. Zorkin, I really wish so, dude. I've been trying to find other, like, it's so hard. My clips channel is not doing very well right now. I honestly might, I had sort of a job interview today, not really, or kind of was there and talked with them and could potentially be getting an extra job from April. I don't want to say anything because it might not happen. So it just, I know they had other candidates and stuff, but it sounded positive. Because I don't know, I'm not getting a lot of traction on any of my channels right now, so I gotta prepare for the worst, you know. But I hope Mandalorian and Star Wars Jedi Survivor might be able to give me a little bit of a boost, but we'll see. How do you become a member? If you click the blue join button, or if you there should also be a link in the description. You can join the Senate, or become a member, as it's officially called. What kind of job is it? It actually has to do with disc golf, believe it or not. But I don't want to say too much until I potentially have it locked down, because it just feels weird talking about something I might have, and then a week from now I will probably not have it. But there is a slight chance I might get it.
I am the Senate.
Vibin, thank you so much for joining the Senate. 2 new senators today, guys. Get those sheaves in the chat. Zorkin and Vibin, both first-time senators. Beautiful to see. Appreciate the support, guys. It really helps keep these streams coming. So get those sheaves in the chat. And look at that, Vibin. Dude, this is it. Johnny was gifted a membership by Vibin. Thank you so much, my friend. By the way, I think it is new that you can gift memberships on Android now. So previously it was only available on desktop, but I think I saw something about being possible to gift on Android. I don't know if that's what you did, Vibin, but I appreciate it. Vibin and Zorkin for joining, and Vibin, thank you for gifting a membership. If you guys want to have a chance to receive a gifted membership, make sure you allow gifts. Either you click the pop-up that Vibin just sent in the chat, click it, allow gifts. There should also be like a little settings button you click, allow gifts. There is multiple ways you can allow gifts, but if you don't allow gifts, you won't be eligible to get one if someone gifts a membership. Look at that! Zorkin! Wait, listen, we gotta listen to this beautiful alert again. Come on, Streamlabs, wake up. Wake up, Streamlabs. Come on, Streamlabs. We need to hear the sound. Hello, the Grievous, how's it going? Streamlabs, wake up. What the fuck? I want to hear Palpatine bass drop. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Why is it not working? This is kind of annoying. Hello. Zorkin, nevertheless, I appreciate the gift so much. Thank you. And I'm glad you can confirm it works on Android. So YouTube are slowly. There we go. Look at that Sheev himself. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, Zorkin. And hello there, Blacked Out Gamer. You just arrived and you got a membership right away. Would you look at that? Absolutely beautiful. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for gifting the memberships. And thank you for joining. Vibin and Zorkin, both gifted one and joined themselves. Spreading the love. Thank you. Appreciate it. I really appreciate it. I just might... Oh. My shoulder hurts. It's weird. But I'm glad they're expanding the YouTube stuff, you know, the gifted memberships and whatnot. So, I'm glad at least Blacked Out Gamer was here to give your thanks. If you get a membership, you gotta at least thank the person who sent it to you. I don't know if Johnny Pedantic is here. But yeah, that might be because a lot of you who are in the chat have not accepted the allow gifts thing, which means you will not be eligible to receive a... Would you look at that? Dan Ben just said that he clicked allowed gifts, and look what happened. The Nedio with the one gifted membership. I'm not even going to wait for the alert because it's so freaking slow right now. Thank you, my friend, for gifting that membership. And welcome to the Senate, Dan Ben. I know you've been watching a channel for a long time, so it's obvious. You guys gotta click the allow gifts button. I think there was a guide. There was like, I read yesterday, they've added like this. I think there's 4 ways to accept allow gifts. Yeah, get those sheeps in the chat, guys. I mean, that's like 5 new senators today, so just drop those sheeps. You know the drill. There should be, it should be possible to literally click the alert from any of the people who gifted today and click allow. Otherwise, I think there was like, I think I could fix that for you. Let's see. YouTube membership gifting. And then I saw that there was a, oh man, this is a long article. Update, buy a gifted membership, opt in and gift, let's see. Blah, 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 opt into live chat. You can either click the join button and click allow gifts, or you can select, pin the membership gift, like at the top of the chat right now, and then click allow gifts. But there should also be another way, which I think there was some way to make like a link. Wait, using a creator's unique opt-in URL, link to channel page with allow gifts at the end. I don't know if this is correct. I don't think this is what they mean, is it? What happens if I do like this? Allow gifts. Okay, that doesn't seem to work. What if it's, maybe it's the... Okay, I don't know, this is confusing. Could it be that you do like that, copy paste that, and do like that, and then do allow gifts? Could it be that? I don't know. I don't know. What if I go to my stream on my different channel and see if that helps? There should be a way to, well, if I go here on my other channel and see if that helps. How does it look? Because I've never opted in myself for this. If I click here, wait, what? I don't even have like the option to opt in, or maybe I've already done that at some point. How do you even do it on PC? I don't even know. What if I click join? Can you not do it on PC at all? Because I'm like, I went to my other channel, like my Elliot Unleashed channel. I went to the chat and I don't even see how to allow gifts. I don't know. This is strange. So I guess it doesn't work. What if I go to my... God, I hate when YouTube makes things very unclear and I can't inform you guys properly about... what if I click here? Join. Nope, no allow. What if I go about... This, I know I have not accepted it on this one. There's still no allow gifts. Is there no allow gifts on PC? I literally can't see. Or maybe it's automatic on PC. Oh, God, I don't fucking know. Opt in. Opt into live chat. Confirm. Allowed. Or maybe it's because they're all made under the same account. So. Oh, it might actually. Wait. Gift settings in my activity. If you are a recipient. These are the YouTube channels you've chosen to allow gifts on. Okay, I don't fucking know, guys. I honestly, you guys who have accepted gifts, can you maybe tell us how it's done? Because I don't understand how you do it on PC. I literally can't even do it for my own accounts. Oh well, let's see if I missed. Jedi Survivor is only next gen, yes, or new gen. It's Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, and PC. IGN is pretty slow, yes. 5 minutes until the official show starts, and I think John Wick is first, and then Jedi Survivor. Yeah, Bad Batch has been very meh so far. I fully agree on that. 69 members indeed. Yeah, I really can't find how to do it on PC. I'm actually gonna try what happens if I go on my phone instead. And I go to one of my other accounts. Let's go to like the... I wonder if it has to do with maybe you've gotta like not because my accounts are all my YouTube channels are under the same login, if that makes sense. So if I go here and I go to the allow, where is the allow thing? I don't understand. Oh, there's actually a shop button here. That's pretty cool for the... So if I scroll up here and click on this thing, I don't even see it. That fucking hell, I don't understand. I can't even see it on my mobile phone. Great. How do you guys even accept memberships? I click the shopping button, that works. And I click chat filter, but I don't know how to... I literally can't even figure it out myself, how to allow gifts. I don't understand how it's so unclear. How am I not even able to do it for my own accounts? Subscribers mode only, could that be why? Membership, if I click join membership. Can I maybe allow gifts here? I can't even allow gifts on the membership page. God, I fucking hate YouTube sometimes. So annoying when they make these stupid ass features that don't work for like half the platforms. Glad you've been watching for so long, Dan. I appreciate it. We are getting closer now, 2:40 until the official show starts, and for once they actually put out the proper schedule, which means we know Star Wars Jedi Survivor is happening fairly early on, so we don't have to wait for like 3 hours like was the Game Awards or something. The super chat button now says I can gift members. Yeah, that's correct. If you already are a member, you can gift memberships to others. But I do not understand how to allow gifts. It just doesn't make any sense to me. It's so weird. Yeah, I did hear Susan is stepping down from YouTube. I thought I feel like she was pretty down to earth, or like, I don't know. I don't blame her for any of the issues YouTube had, to be honest. I think she's been pretty decent. So I don't know. They did confirm that Ahsoka is coming this year, right? It's Mando Mando season 3, Ahsoka, and Skeleton Crew. Those are the 3 live action series we're getting this year. When do you think the massive Star Wars game will be coming out? I'm gonna say next year. That's my guess, to be completely honest. I don't think we're gonna get it this year already. As much as we saw that tease from the design director, and I think maybe we'll learn something about it at Star Wars Celebration, but I don't think we're gonna. I don't think we are gonna be able to play it this year, and I kind of don't hope. I kind of hope it's gonna be next year, because I feel like. I just feel like it's. I don't want to get a rushed game, you know. Oh shit! It's starting now.
Have a real ending.
A celebration of all things gaming, movies, TV, and most importantly, you, the fans.
My God, the Nedio. Would you look at that? There we go. Star Wars Jedi Survivor confirmed. Come on, why are the alerts so slow? My God, Streamlabs, wake the fuck up. Nevertheless, the Nedio, you legend, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. I appreciate it a ton, my friend. Thank you, thank you. Grievous, Philly, Pout, JF Breaks, and Homie One Kenobi, welcome all of you to the Senate. I think a couple of you have been in the Senate before, like Grievous. There we go. What you have made. Steve approves. Wait, are we missing something?
Okay. First question. How does the body count in this film compare?
Oh, we got like a
to
Q&A
the
with
others?
Ken Reeves.
It compares very favorably.
Compares very favorably. What does that mean? He kills more people in this movie?
Did you have to learn any new combat techniques or skills for this one? Yes. I got to do, well, not new, but I got to do some more, and I don't know if that's a combat technique, but it is in a John Wick film. And let's see what else. I got to do some nunchucks. Learned some nunchucks, and hopefully got to the next level in some judo and jiu-jitsu. Yeah, so there's car fu, gun fu, and now sword fu.
Thank you, the Nadio. My friend, I appreciate it, guys. Get all those sheeps in the chat. We got like 10 new senators today, which is the most we've had in a while, so...
Fishburne again?
Thank you, my friends, for supporting the channel and helping these streams stay alive.
He's a beautiful man, beautiful spirit, and a remarkable artist, and it's such the relationship that he and John Wick have.
Barbara, because this is the first thing on the schedule, second thing is Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
The appreciation.
Luckily, so we don't have to wait for long, but after the John Wick section, we should have Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
Extraordinary and special, and every time I get to, you know, I don't know, we're friends personally, and so it's just really cool to get to know him and also just to act with him, because he's one of the greats. Well, I hope I answered your questions for this, and now I know I probably didn't answer your questions for this, but thank you for asking. And now please enjoy this exclusive behind the scenes sneak peek.
Damn it, I wanted to see another trailer, but probably still good.
A bit more, and you see the effort and the commitment from the team. Ian McShane is back with Lawrence Fishburne and Lance Reddick. And then we have Donnie Yen.
Is he blind in this movie or not?
Bill Skarsgård, Hiroyuki Sanada, Clancy Brown, Shamir Anderson.
A lot of good actors in this.
Incredible Natalia Tena, Scott Adkins.
Fighting Keanu Reeves.
Shit, can you guys still see the stream? I do not.
He actually started getting too good in the car.
That's not good. Okay, I'm gonna just make it small to be safe. I don't know if it was the music in the trailer or something. I've never had this happen live before. Usually the claim comes in after the stream, so... Okay. Oh well, John Wick looks great. That's all I can say. Well, at least that means I'm not gonna get any ad revenue from the
What's up,
stream, but...
everybody? Welcome to IGN FanFest. I'm Akeem Watson, and I'm joined by Damon Hatfield and Alex Stedman. Now, for the next 3 hours, we're bringing you a non-stop celebration of the biggest names in games and entertainment, and it's all powered by you, the fans.
We kick things off with Keanu Reeves and John Wick Chapter 4, but we are only getting started.
Now it's
FanFest 2023 is jam-packed with never-before-seen gameplay, trailers, and interviews with the people making the coolest stuff on Earth.
And we've got some awesome goodies for you.
I know, right,
Thank you
Zork, and
for
I
watching.
agree.
All
So
throughout the
stupid.
show, we're
Free
giving away tons
ads
of
for them.
games.
Free.
Keep an eye on the chat. We'll be dropping codes in there. But
I will
they're
make it
first
full
come, first serve, so get them while you can.
Yes, now there are more chances to win game
I will
codes
make
if
it
you
full
sign up
screen
for
once
free IGN
Star Wars
Rewards
Jedi Survivor
account. And
starts.
If you want free games every single month, along with other perks, subscribe to IGN Prime.
We'll be showing off a ton of games during FanFest, and if you want to add any to your Steam wish list, you'll find them all on IGN's Steam page, where you can also watch FanFest.
All right, coming up, we've got Star Wars Jedi Survivor and the stars and creators of HBO's
Okay,
hit show,
so
The Last
they
of Us.
swapped
And after
around
that, we got Hogwarts Legacy, Ant-Man and the Wasp,
the schedule. So we're getting
Quantumania,
Street
AEW
Fighter
Fight
first,
Forever,
which
Creed
I
3,
honestly do
and
not give a shit about. But then we got Star Wars Jedi Survivor. So at least we don't have to wait for long.
Street Fighter 6. Let's check it out.
Does anyone here care about Street Fighter? But yeah, I've never understood giving a copyright claim on like trailers. I mean, they should be happy if anyone talks about their trailer or streams it or whatever. So like claiming for that is now the pop-up disappeared. So hopefully the stream is fine now. We'll see. I know Street Fighter is a huge game. I think it's just that I've never really liked those kind of fighting games, if I'm gonna be honest.
Trinidad is the latest real-time commentator in Street Fighter 6. Welcome.
Thank you so much. That was a heck of an introduction. Love that.
Oh, thank you.
Star Wars fighting game. Who knows? Why not? Maybe that will get me interested.
You find yourself joining
Which one do you think will come first? Battlefront 3 or Jedi Survivor sequel? No question about it. Star Wars Survivor sequel, if that happens. I mean, the Battlefront 3 is... They probably already started planning the Jedi Survivor sequel, if I'm gonna be honest. But Battlefront 3 is probably not even in the planning works or anything like that. So yeah.
I knew that I was representing for him.
Can you change the image next to your name?
To be a part of such a amazing
Do you mean the Senate icon next to your name?
inspiration.
In that case, no. That one will evolve. The longer you stay in the Senate, the older Palpatine will get. So there's a lot of young Palpatines now in the chat, but there's also some older ones and some resurrected ones and such.
a little bit about your history with them, what your favorite ones are.
Oh my gosh! So I loved Mortal Kombat when I was a kid. Actually,
Why
my
is this
mom
thing
was
like...
the person to get me into this.
Oh,
So,
fucking...
remember one
Even
day
since the last Windows update, all the
and where we
things
were,
on my PC starting to act really weird.
just heard like these noises, like fighting noises, and I was like, what is that?
Somehow the Senate returned. Indeed. What are you guys hoping for? I mean, they said exploring new areas, so I wonder if we're going to see one more planet. Because the last game had Zepho, Bogano, Kashyyyk, Dathomir.
Part of the inspiration for this hair. So,
Were those all four? Plus, obviously, Fortress Inquisitorius. That's 5.
like pretty young. So
And Ilum, so 6 planets, right? So the last game had 6 planets, and we've only seen 1 planet, I think, so far from this game. Except for, like, in the trailers and stuff. But the gameplay we've only seen from 1 planet. No, some 5-year senators, even some 6-year senators, but unfortunately, YouTube hasn't allowed me to add any more badges yet, because they're really slow. Oh yeah, Braca, that's true. You can't actually return there, but you're right that Braca is a planet we're actually on.
just in charge of something like that, it makes you just
Yeah, it would be cool to see the blaster style combat, but it would be weird because they like yesterday they said, oh, they want to keep that in IGN's own video. They said yesterday, oh, they wanted to keep that under the wraps to have it like not spoil it, and then if they would show it today, it's kind of weird. But who knows?
makes it just comfortable and okay to just be silly and nerdy and however we want to be that day. So it's really cool to just, especially like people who come up to me and are like, wow, I didn't know that you were actually good at Street Fighter. Okay, interesting. So, you know, or I'll get like random challenges on my like Instagram, like on my DMs. Like a lot of people are like, okay, yeah, sure, you beat Kofi, but can you beat me? And I'm like, oh, you poor soul. So stuff like that.
Nice. Are there any other video game franchises? I know this is a big dream of yours to be part of.
I'm not sure what they're showing for Hogwarts Legacy. Let me check the
that are on
schedule here.
You'd love to be a part of.
So I actually really want to
as I guess they just like they have the game director breaking down the room of requirement and what players shouldn't miss out in the game. So it's probably like nothing new, but more
Full circle.
just random talk, I think.
Voicing a character and then putting them in the ring. So that is for Street Fighter.
You ever played Masters of Terrascasi? No, I have not.
Storm or for maybe Demon Slayer.
Do you think we will return to any familiar planets in Survivor or just all new? I think it makes sense to return to a couple of new. Like in the previous game, we had Sepho and Braka and Sepho, Braka, and Bogano that were new, and then Kashyyyk, Dathomir, and Illum were old, but I mean we haven't seen much of them except for Kashyyyk. So I kind of hope that it's gonna be 50-50. Like 3 new planets we haven't seen before, and maybe 3 what the hell are they doing on this stream? And maybe 3 like planets that we've seen or heard about at least, but maybe haven't explored that much. Honestly, I wouldn't mind if like 1 planet or even 2 were from the previous game. If we return there and see how it's changed and stuff, I don't necessarily think that's bad. Some people will just be like, "Oh, it's lazy," but honestly, it's not unlikely that that he would return to one of those 6 planets. So I would like to see that. Would you want to see Vader again? I don't know. I would rather see like Darth Maul or something, I think. Or just Maul, not Darth anymore.
You know what? I don't want Kalani to win.
Oh, nice, Blacked Out Gamer. Yeah, I don't know if they're planning DLC. That game is purely single player, right?
You know, in tribute to my boy Ryu, you know. So naturally, I'm not gonna pick Ryu. I'll do Ryu. I feel like
It's some epic battle right here.
the ultimate battle, you know,
I was
Ryu
gonna
and
say.
Ken.
It is the ultimate battle.
Might be on a sweatshirt or 2.
1 or 2.
Do you think there will be another Inquisitor? Yeah, around that time. I mean, this is the same year as... It's not unlikely that one of the Inquisitors from Kenobi would show up, because it's basically the same year as Kenobi takes place. So maybe even like Riva or the 5th brother. I can never remember the freaking numbers of them. But yeah, the brother guy who's also in Rebels, or just a new Inquisitor. But we still don't really know who that hooded person with a red lightsaber is. That's still quite interesting, to be honest. God, how long is this Street Fighter bit? Well, be happy that at least there's... so Survivor is at least the 3rd thing on the schedule, and then it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different things after that. No, wait, yeah. So at least it's the 3rd out of like 11, so I'll take it. Yeah, the book comes out in about 2 weeks from now. Again, as always, a reminder, if you guys want to get the book completely free, the book is basically in between the 2 games. It's like spans the story. If you want to get the book free, no strings attached, as an audiobook, you can follow the link in the description below to Audible. Sign up right now, free trial, claim the pre-order, cancel your trial, means you don't have to pay anything once it expires, but you'll still keep that 1 book you selected, which could then be the new... Oh yeah, Nightbot just posted it. It's almost like Nightbot read my mind. It's great. I mean, and even if you don't want to read it or listen to it, if you just do that, you help me out greatly, because they pay me even if you guys don't pay them. As long as you sign up for that free trial that supports the channel, you get a free book. Win-win deal for everyone. So yeah, link in the chat or in the description below. Do you think Fulcrum would show up? Well, isn't Fulcrum, that's, shit, what's his name? Callus, right? Or no, wasn't it Ahsoka? Shit, I don't remember. Was there multiple Fulcrums? I don't even remember. Yeah, I doubt it, Blacked Out Gamer. I think it might be the same thing as like the Inferno Squad book. It gave some nice backstory, but I don't think you need that to play like the Battlefront 2 campaign. It's kind of weird how they have this session where they actually play the game and like... They spent like 15 minutes playing the game here. Couldn't they just have shown a trailer and then get on with it? Do you think we will see Saw again? Maybe. Hard to say.
When it comes out on June 2nd, and you can catch Zelina Vega every Friday night on SmackDown. Zelina, thank you so much for stopping by. This has been awesome.
Yeah, I know a lot of people have already used the free book on Audible, so but there could be a couple of you who haven't. And if you haven't, make sure to claim it. Is it time for? Okay, no, it's still something else. I don't know, Tom. I did that a little bit on some streams. I don't think video content. I do like short clips sometimes on old games, which does okay. But fully blown videos on old games tend to not do very well, if I'm gonna be honest. Good afternoon, Hodge. How's it going? You came here at the perfect time because the Jedi Survivor section should be starting any moment now. Probably within a couple of minutes. Wait, what's this? Did they squeeze in another game in between? Because this is not Street Fighter, is it? Or is this like a mobile version of Street Fighter? I'm confused. It's a bit of a shame for those of you who don't have a PC or a new gen console that you have to get one to play the new one, vibe in. But also, I think it still was a good call. I mean, a lot of people have a PC already. It's like myself. My PC is, I don't know how many years old, but it can still run games fine. But luckily getting a next-gen console is way cheaper than getting a new PC. That's why I'm not getting a new PC. I don't know how old this is, but yeah, we'll see. Deviled eggs and Pepsi to start the morning. That's an interesting breakfast. All right, is it time? Finally, maybe? Do it. Do it.
Favorite releases, gameplay exclusives, and all the entertainment you can handle.
Yeah, you're right, Obagom. That's the new Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
Friday night home for film fanaticism.
You're watching The Weekly Fix, ready to fill you in on anything you may have missed in the world of gaming and entertainment.
Welcome to Should I Play This?
This is what to watch here on IGN 1.
Are they doing ads for IGN on IGN stream?
For free.
Really?
IGN 1.
They turned into a network. Who knew?
Why did they show?
Wow, I can't wait to see Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong. And there's tons more where that came from, so follow IGN on all social channels.
Yeah. You don't need to spam so many ads for IGN on IGN's own stream. I'm gonna start doing the same thing.
So you like IGN, huh?
Oh, you like Battlefront updates? Go and check out my news videos. Oh, by the way, I do also live streams. Oh, have you followed my on Twitter? I've seen some shitty tweets. And on Instagram that I only post about once every 6 months. Make sure to check it out. Oh, by the way, did you know that I have a YouTube channel as well where I upload videos? And a second YouTube channel as well. You gotta check that out. I make both shorts and normal clips there.
IGN Plus is just $29.99 a year for a limited time. You deserve.
Oh, apparently it costs as well. So you can only watch my content if you subscribe now, or if you
My favorite in the mainline series only because it's more of an action game than a stealth game.
But you're right, it is more actiony. And you know what?
I didn't even know IGN had a paid service, to be honest. Honestly, who the hell would pay for that? There's so much good free content. I do not understand why someone would pay for IGN Plus.
Execute everybody in a room.
Glad to hear, Zorkin.
And it's great. But if you want the Splinter Cell experience,
look how dumb that is.
Don't you guys want to pay $2 per month for that? Totally worth it. Better be time now. Stop it with the ads, please. Coffee Stain Studio, that's definitely not Star Wars. Apple Tart, how is it going? Good timing. It's all about money in America. I mean, yeah, but I just don't understand who would pay for IGN Plus. Like, what do you possibly get from it? I've never heard anyone be interested in it. Like, there is so much free content on YouTube about games, whether it's tutorials, reviews, let's plays, or whatever it is. But what I'm kind of curious, what actually is IGN Plus? No ads. Okay, well, I guess that's something, but okay, finally.
And this
fuck, why is my Google thing talking? Shut up.
Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
Here we go.
Let's check it out.
Here we go, guys. Finally. Apparently this IGN FanFest is sponsored by
Ryan
TikTok.
McCaffrey here with IGN. I'm at Respawn Entertainment.
all right.
We are checking out Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
Got some new
all month
locations
long
already.
as part of IGN First. Jeff, you're design director for Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
What are we checking out here? There's a lot
looks
going
like a
on
new
in this
Seppo
game.
temple.
We've played a lot of it. We'll be talking about it all month long. What
Meditation
particular
chamber
section are we looking at here?
We're looking at a Jedi meditation chamber, which is one of the many types of side content that you can find.
Oh,
while
so this is actually
exploring,
not part of the story.
one of our planets on Jedi Survivor.
Well, let's dive in here and take a look at it. So you want to get, there is a clear endpoint, and let's, we're not going to reveal and ruin everything, but you're going to need to use your force powers, such as on this switch here.
Bit of a puzzle. So, but they said this is a side thing, right? There wasn't much of side things like this in the previous
we're going
game.
to have to stack some knowledge together, right? To
That's
figure
right.
this out.
Yeah, there's multiple things you can interact with the Force in here. There's these batteries that you can plug in, and they create these bridges that allow you to traverse like large expanses of this area.
Is it fair to say this is a puzzle room of sorts?
Yeah, it's kind of a change of pace of gameplay for people that want to dive deep into puzzle-type gameplay. We've got some puzzles along the main path as well, but for the people who really like puzzles and want to get some more of it, we've got meditation chambers for them.
And are these all optional, or is this we're looking at the first one in the game?
This is actually the first optional one. There is one on Critical Path.
Got it.
But this one,
I like that. I like having optional
in
stuff.
One of our regions on our main planet, Kobo.
So first of all, you can I mean, art-wise, this is a very cool, distinct-looking place. How would you describe the artistic vibe here within the context of the Star Wars universe?
Well, these are ancient chambers. They've been around on this planet for hundreds of years.
They still look very high-tech, though.
It is a location where Jedi of the past would train and test their Jedi abilities.
It's pretty complicated,
All right,
though.
so we're going over here to this other side.
Another thing here is we have force echoes and scans where Cal can learn information about Jedi of the past who tried these challenges, maybe failed, maybe succeeded.
It's pretty cool. I wonder if they're going to mention any
just characters
like
in the
Jedi
past
we
who
might
were
have heard
trying
about on these
to
echoes.
hone their Jedi skills just like you are.
So I guess
this one isn't particularly platformy, but platforming is definitely a big element in Jedi Fallen Order. I suspect will probably be the case again in certain sections of Jedi Survivor. Is it fair to say that the different Jedi chambers will test different skills as you solve their puzzles?
Yeah, we have all of our types of gameplay mixed in within the puzzles, although puzzling's the primary aspect of these chambers. Cal's going to have to use his traverse abilities as well as his force abilities.
This reminds me of Portal.
Maybe even combat
Seriously.
abilities.
Portal
to
2,
complete,
making all these kind of like bridges and stuff.
Chambers.
It's fair to ask, are the rewards
data
worth it for players? Because for some people, if you just get a new piece of outfit for Cal, like maybe I don't want to bother with the chamber.
Poncho.
But sometimes maybe the reward in certain
I'm curious,
things
what do you
could
actually
be
get from reward?
a
Is it
skill
just
point
XP
or something really tangible to your character? So, would you say that the Jedi chambers have pretty solid rewards in them?
Absolutely, yeah. One of our new types of rewards this game are called perks. So perks are abilities that you can slot in to the perk system and they can actually change your gameplay, customize Cal's gameplay,
That's
mostly
interesting.
in combat. So
we already have the
really
big
wanted
skill
to
tree.
focus on
Dexterity, new perk acquired.
focus on really
right.
tangible rewards this time for exploration. So yes, we're going to have lots of a deep cosmetic system to customize Cal, but also we want to be able to customize the gameplay style.
That was a quick look at the Jedi chambers in Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Don't miss our 9-minute gameplay video that we kicked off our IGN first month with, and for much more, stay tuned all month long to IGN.
Pretty decent look, I'm not complaining.
That was a look at Star Wars
Although
Jedi
it was
Survivor,
way
coming to
shorter
PC and
than
consoles
Street
this
Fighter.
April. Up next, Netflix's original series
But
Shadow and Bone.
what I found to be interesting here is that they already said you have, you know, the skill tree for the skill points in the first game. They said they have that here too for the force powers, for the random stuff, like, you know, force and health. But they also said that you're gonna have a skill tree for all 5 different stances, so that's 7 different skill trees. Plus now the perks that they mentioned as well, which is quite interesting. Yeah, that was way too short compared to like the other Street Fighter in my opinion. But I don't know, we've already gotten like literally new gameplay yesterday, new gameplay 2 days ago, and new gameplay 3 days ago. So, and now they showed something brand new. I wasn't expecting them to show off a whole story element, so I would have liked to see more, of course, but I'm happy they didn't just show more gameplay from Kobo. I would much rather have seen this from a Jedi meditation chamber. 7 skill trees on top of perks. I know, right? They're really going hardcore with the customization in this game, that's for sure.
You couldn't do it with one amplifier.
I need the power of all 3.
I don't know. Yeah, I agree. I don't know why it looks like Cal has shat his pants in all the animations. It's so weird. It's like everything else looks good animation-wise, in my opinion, but for some reason, it really does look like he shat his pants. Which is kind of weird. Yeah, they could have seen some. Yeah, they could have shown maybe the customization, the actual like skill point system, skill tree. I would like to see that. The gameplay from yesterday was the one where they talk about the different stances. They show some gameplay of. That's the one where you can see the dismemberment. I made a clip on that earlier today, where they actually show a stormtrooper getting his leg cut off, which I thought was quite surprising, to be honest, considering they've been so strict with that previously. But yeah, I don't know. Ignoring the fact that I wish we would have seen more right now, I think literally everything about this game sounds great, I gotta say. I definitely wish we saw more now, but every like improvement, addition, change, everything sounds great to me. I don't know if you guys disagree, if there's anything you're worried about, but I just feel like you've taken the core of the first game and improved upon it. Maybe I'm worried that it's going to be a little bit too much customization if there's 7 different like trees and there's 5 different stances. Knowing myself, I'll probably like find 2 stances that I like and then just learn those. I mean, I thought in the first game it was already hard enough to learn all the combos and stuff, and now you're going to have to learn combos for 5 different stances. It adds to replayability, and especially if they add a lot of these like side stuff as well. That's very good. Yeah, how many of you guys have seen Ant-Man and Quantumania? And if you have, let me know spoiler-free in the chat what you thought. I guess it's probably not out in the US until today, maybe. But for you Europeans, you've probably had a chance to see it now. The best part, in my opinion, was him, Jonathan, as Kang. How's it going, Kuroki TV? I wonder if they released this gameplay as like a clip or something. The movie was doo-doo. Yeah, it wasn't the best. I agree. IGN Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Let's see if we go to today. Or last hour, maybe. Doesn't seem like they've uploaded it. Yeah, Marvel has definitely passed their prime, which really sucks. I hope this was going to be the big movie of this phase, but it wasn't really. Yes, JF Breaks. You missed it. That was you've been in the chat the whole time. That was the Nedio. Is the Nedio still in the chat? I don't know. I haven't seen the Nedio say something for a while, but if he's still here, give him your thanks. They just uploaded it on the IGN channel. Okay. Oh yeah, 1 minute ago. Perfect. Yeah, it was only 4 minutes and 45 seconds, so that's pretty.
Just stack some knowledge together, right?
Yeah. So looks good, but like you said, a little bit short. Yeah, again, the Nadio, I really appreciate the gifted memberships. Toby, how is it going? Thank you for the 26 months in the Senate. Mr. Card Investor, how's it going? Well, we just watched some Star Wars Jedi Survivor gameplay. You missed it if you just arrived. They showed us some new stuff at the IGN, whatever it's called, IGN FanFest or something. Although it was way shorter than I expected, only 5 minutes roughly. But yeah, no worries, Denadio. That's understandable. I wanted to show you something more, but that was all really. I think the combat animations, I honestly haven't thought anything about. It's mostly the poopy pants running animation that I reacted to. See you later, traveling. Appreciate you dropping by. What do you think of the Andrew Tate arrest? Well, I don't really give a shit, if I'm gonna be honest. I know Andrew Tate is like, he's got something screw loose or whatever. He's like, yeah, whack in the head, but I don't really. It's not worth my thoughts. I really don't care about him. People like that just stir up shit for attention. Hashtag poopy pants indeed, Appletard. Lightsaber throw animation looks slow. It might be. Huh. Oh, you are, Toby? Nice. Is it gonna be a first look at the game or something? I hope you're gonna be in it, Toby. They better have you on there talking with all these people. Oh, by the way, guys, Toby still works at DICE, so they're gonna show Battlefront 3 tomorrow. It's confirmed, in case you're wondering. So please heckle Toby with all your Battlefront 3 questions. I'm just kidding, guys. Okay. No, he doesn't work at DICE anymore, Zorkin. He did make the explosions for Battlefront 2 though. Did you hear the hello to Knappen, how's it going? Did you hear the female voice talking to Cal near the end? I did not.
That's
Figure
right.
this out?
Cal's gameplay, mostly in combat. So we really wanted to focus on really tangible rewards this time for exploration. So
stop talking.
Yes, we're going to have lots of cosmetic, a deep cosmetic system to customize Cal, but also we want to be able to customize the gameplay style.
That was a quick look at the Jedi Chambers in Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Don't miss our 9-minute gameplay video that we kicked off our IGN first month with, and for much more, stay tuned.
I can hear something super vague. I cannot make out who it is or what they're saying, but yeah, you can hear some type of voice there. See you later, JF Breaks. Thank you for dropping by. The GN way, how is it going? Oh shit, wait, what? What? Why does your link go to copy link address? What? Why does it go to studio when I click your link? That's a glitch that I had before too. Okay, it's not even like starting at the right place, but oh well. I don't know why it's always so glitchy. It never works properly.
Able to customize the gameplay style.
That was a quick look at the...
Yeah, that's the same. Yeah, that's the same one I just listened to exactly at the end there. You can hear it really faintly, and it's hard, tricky to say. Have a nice weekend, you too, Apple Tard. All well, GN Way. We just got a little bit of new Star Wars Jedi Survivor gameplay. Wait, what? Speaking of explosions, remember when you almost made Toby lose his job when someone killed you with a thermal detonator when you played? Wait, what? I remember I did the Chewbacca melee challenge, but I don't remember how I almost made Toby lose his job. Did we make a bet or something that he had to like leak something if I beat the challenge? I don't actually remember exactly what happened there. Oh, by the way, Toby, did you see the while like I think there was some shop who got 100,000 crowns worth of Magic the Gathering cards stolen, and they showed like when they interviewed him, he said like yeah they knew what they were doing. They went straight for those Permar with the expensive ones. Quick in, quick out. What are you doing tomorrow? Disc golf tournament in this basically rainstorm. So I am already regretting my decision, but it's probably gonna be fun because everyone's gonna struggle. Discs are gonna fly like crazy. Oh, okay, Toby, that was a good deal. Fair trade, I think. Fair bet, right? There's a new Mandalorian trailer spot with a protocol droid. Is that the one I already saw with yesterday, or is there a new one on like? Usually, if you go to Star Wars leaks, they will show up there. Don't really see anything new here. Probably the same one as I yesterday, 22 hours ago. Yeah, it made me worried. Maybe we need to store our stuff. Okay, actually, it's probably easier to break in at a store than at our home and steal it. If that makes sense. Well, at least I got a security camera. So, well, that obviously didn't help them. They had a security camera, but they still got. Your average robber doesn't even know there's value. Exactly. But I guess the hard part for them is trying to sell them. At least if they were old and rare cards. It would be tricky to sell it. Oh, it's covered by home insurance. Is there any limit to that? Could I stack up with like an entire room of cards? I should probably check my home insurance. Not that I have it. I mean, it's like equivalent. The card investment so far is maybe equivalent of my PC setup or something, or maybe a little bit less. So it's probably not a huge thing. Value of your total possessions. Yeah, I should probably. Yeah, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, all my disc golf discs, they're worth about $1 million. So, well, actually, if I, yeah, I haven't. I don't know when I got my home insurance. So I don't know what I have. I think it's like. I think it carried over from when I lived at home still. I probably should look into that. I do know I'm paying some type of home insurance though. See you later, Eric. Thank you for dropping by. Are you going to have food? Yes, of course I am going to have food. We all need to have food. Yes, I did meet Nexus about, what day is it? A couple of days ago. Tuesday, I think. My religion is 9 Numbism. Yeah, same here. Mine is Shiv. My religion is Shiv. Shivism? Sith? Sith is a religion, right? Isn't it? Right, is that considered a religion? I think it is, right? It's kind of religion. Jedi religion, Sith religion. Yeah, they even say that you're a relic from that religion in like A New Hope, I think. Oh, happy birthday, Jose. Indeed. The gameplay is, if anyone missed it, I can post it in the chat. What? Subscribers only mode? What the fuck? I'm obviously subscribed to myself. Why can't I write in the chat? Oh well. You can find it on IGN's YouTube channel in case you missed it. Hello, Nicola. How's it going? So yeah, I'm not sure how much more news we're gonna get from. I feel like they've shown quite a lot now, and I feel like it's likely we won't be seeing too much more Jedi Survivor gameplay until the release. Thank you, Knappen. Appreciate it. But we'll see. I could be wrong. I like how it's still a lot of stuff that we have no idea. Like that from the first trailer, we had the hooded figure with a red lightsaber. We had that Pawan senator, Imperial senator on Coruscant with Cal's lightsaber. There's a lot of plot points. Well, obviously we had Steer, so there's a lot of things we don't know anything about. Now you're just making words up. Blip blop on the Coruscant. For us Star Wars on the Coruscant. Yeah. Mr. Game Developer who has worked on Battlefront and hasn't seen the Star Wars movies. Does Grease get a new ship? I hope it does. I mean, I still don't know how he would leave the ship in the hands of Cal. When is Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order stream? Next week. Don't know yet which day. Probably next stream we will complete the game in terms of the story, and then we might need another 1 or 2 streams to get 100% on it. Yeah, that's true, Knappen. That I did see that one of the missions was to actually find Grease. When is Star Stable stream? Dark Justin returns. Oh man. Yeah, that was an epic stream moment. I was role playing as the characters as in Star Stable. Quality content. Oh my god, you guys feel my stars. I haven't played that game for a long time. Only thing that was fun in that game was competitive play, because no one else does that. No, everyone just plays. I want this horse, and I want these cool clothes, and whatever. And I'm like, I don't give a shit. I just want the best gear so I can race and win. It doesn't matter how it looks. It can look like crap as long as it's the best stats. Min-maxing. Tune into IGN all February long for more exclusive. Yeah, maybe they will have even more. Who knows? I mean, they've already released. Together with this, they released 4 different gameplay or like info videos on the game. So could very well be more. Not completely unlikely, I will say. When is Witch It stream? I don't even know what Witch It is. Yeah, I gotta become instead of a game changer, I'll become a Star Stable. I don't even know if they have a similar program. Maybe.
Nedio purchased Chief t-shirt for $25.
Oh, it actually... Nedio! Thank you so much for the support today. Nedio just purchased some official Sheev merch. I didn't even know their robot voice could read that up and say that Nedio just purchased a Sheev shirt. That's pretty damn cool. Thank you, my friend. I should have gotten a notification in my phone, but I didn't. So I guess it's quicker on Streamlabs. Thank you, Nedio, for gifting all those memberships today and for picking up a Sheev t-shirt. Much appreciated, my friend. I hope you will enjoy it, and I'll make sure to get you... I've got a couple of more of those video message thank yous to send out. What a Chad indeed. Nedio, thank you, my friend, for supporting the stream and supporting the channel. Sheev.shop, if any of you guys want to pick it up, do it. What are you gonna do after this dream? After this dream? I don't know. Usually I wake up after a dream. No, but I am probably gonna eat some late dinner, maybe make a clip on the new gameplay, and then go to sleep because I gotta get up pretty early tomorrow. The mouse scroll wheel bug. I don't know if it's the same. I've got that with one of them where like when you scroll up and down, it goes down when you go up and things like that. And I just bought a new mouse, or I threw the old one away because I figured it was a hardware issue. Are you kidding? Head over to TikTok for more exclusive game moments. I do not want to watch... If I seriously have to go to TikTok to watch new Star Wars Jedi Survivor gameplay, then I'm gonna skip it until someone rips it and puts it on YouTube. Kokeo, hello there. Yeah, it looked pretty interesting. I like how they said it was... You get a perk from it, but you don't have to. If you just want to plow through the story as quickly as possible, you can kind of skip it. But... look pretty cool. Those bridges seem to basically work like a little bit like a portal almost. Well, you put those batteries or whatever it is on these stations and they kind of start up the bridge from that. Oh, now I got notification. Nedio placed an order. Thank you. Again, I appreciate it. I like it. Fourth Wall really has this great system for the merch. Like I get a notification, I can send a thank you video as a response, and I can imagine for those who get a lot of orders, it might be spamming the crap out of your phone, but I just get happy every time I see a pop-up. So appreciate all of you who have gotten yourself some Chief merch so far. I don't know if we've seen these chambers in particular. The puzzles per se with like the balls and stuff kind of remind me of the Cepho chambers or tombs a little bit. But obviously they said this was some old Jedi chamber that were made for Jedi to train. So maybe not the same. And the energy bridges, again, I don't recall having seen something like that in Star Wars. So I think it's fairly new. Yeah, I wonder how the tech works. Yeah, that's like the whole energy thing, and some of the things we see in these games that are like, oh, this is hundreds of years old, but it still looks more high tech than a lot of the stuff that we see in like now in Star Wars, if that makes sense, which is quite interesting. Gameplay honestly looks almost too much in depth. At least when I looked at that stances video from yesterday, because they talked about like how different the stances were, like the dual wielding one. You can, I think it was a dual wielding one where like all the other attacks, both in the previous game and the other stances, if you click like attack, you have to commit to that attack until you either hit or get blocked or whatever. But with the dual wielding, you could actually cancel mid-attack and dodge. But that was the only stance you could do that. And then it also was quicker and did more damage, but you take way more damage. And then the single-bladed one was more an all-rounded one. And then I think the double-bladed was way slower and had different combos, but hit more people. And then the crossguard one was... Yeah, the crossguard one did not launch you forward as much, so you had to like positioning was way more important with the heavy crossguard one, if I recall correctly. And then they didn't show anything from the blaster one, but it sounded like the different stances are very different, and you can only equip 2 of them at once, which means I think most of us are going to find our 2 favorites, and we're going to stick to those because you can't swap them out at all time. I wonder if we get all 5 at in the beginning, or if you get it gradually. I think it would be nice to get them gradually, just so every time when you get too much at once, it gets a bit overwhelming. Yeah, it definitely reminds me a little bit of Cepho. This definitely not exactly the same, so I'm sure it's probably a different planet and maybe not made by the Cepho, but definitely similar, I will say. I definitely think the stances are going to be great for replayability. I could see myself doing like playing through the entire game with only the crossguard stance or something like that. That would be really fun. Like playing through the game once and then just going like, all right, I'm going to play through the game again, but this time I'm doing it with whatever stance might be the most unique or fun. I could see myself trying to finish the entire game. That's interesting, Dan. I get glad it's at least existed before. Oh, they said that you actually have 3 stances in the beginning. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. I think I don't like... That's what I really liked about the first game, that you gradually learn the force powers. because it made it way easier to incorporate it into your gameplay, in my opinion, other than like, oh, here's 5 different force powers. You're probably not going to use all of them. But if you learn them one by one, it definitely increases the odds of me keep using them. So I'm curious. It does sound like this game is going to have a lot more replayability, and I'm curious if they're going to have that... what's it called, the one? I mean, they already have the meditation chambers, but the one where you can like spawn any enemies against you, I wonder if they're gonna have that at launch, since they added it post-launch for the first game. But yeah, guys, I think that's going to be a wrap for today. I appreciate you all tuning in. I know it was a little bit shorter than we expected, but still some good stuff. More content coming out next week. I'll probably try to squeeze out a little clip about this gameplay on my second channel, of course. Or my main channel. No, my second channel. My main channel just does not do very well with Star Wars Jedi Survivor stuff, unfortunately. But I appreciate you all watching. Thank you very much. Hope you have a great weekend, by the way. And as always, may the Force be with you.
Ever hear the tragedy of Darth Vader's wife? No, I thought not. I thought not. Ever hear the tragedy of Master Windu? No, I thought not. I thought not. Do it.